okike abịa mee oge eruola ma anyị ga-eji banye n'ala ahụ nke kwere anyị na nkwa.
Aka ajụ ụwa gbanwewo ọnọdụ anyị, mmeri abụrụwo ka anyị. Ọ gbanwewo ọnọdụ anyị, mmeri abụrụwo ka anyị. Okike abịa ma gbanwewo ọnọdụ anyị, mmeri abụrụwo ka anyị. Ọ gbanwewo ọnọdụ anyị, mmeri abụrụwo ka anyị.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people wherever you are all over the world. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is still Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London. Radio Biafra London is being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra. His name is Mazu Chukafomefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazu Chukafomefo is the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Mazu Chukafomefo is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nandi Okukano, the Prince of Afari-Beku, or rather the King of Afari-Beku, the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people for almost 6 decades now. Afari-Beku is in Umuahia is in Abia State. Abia State is Biafra land. By the special grace of Chukwuki Kabiama, I remain the one and the only man that commands the loyalty of the Biafran people. I am George Onyibe. I come from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. And of course, I will not proceed until I acknowledge the Creator. I call him Chukwuki Kabiama. He is the one who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. He has assured us that everything we desire, everything we long for, everything we represent, it will come to pass. Because even in our most ignorant thought and the most innocent of it, we have never considered undermining anybody. But heaven will bear witness that if we are meant to run on the offensive, we will do the unimaginable. It is simple. The prisoners in Nigeria, the zoo, should apply wisdom to reasoning to understand that Nigeria is not going anywhere. It's a promise. You will sink with Nigeria. It's a promise. You collaborated, you killed millions of our people, and you want to sweep it under the carpet. Many people will not remember that our parents after the war were actually going to be charged for treason if they ever used Biafra. Many of you, you will know your parents can never use that word Biafra. You can't in Nigeria. You will be charged as a you will charge for treason felony. And so when you see them charging our leader with treason, they were carrying out their threat. But having said that, I must acknowledge the Creator before we proceed. And so in my humble way, I say to him this evening, Imetulumo beberiu mberadi ike chomamo egosirimo beberi mberadi ike o egosirimo beberiu mbenyadi ike dadimo egosani o beberi mbenyadi ike. You showed us your great mercy when we are not strong. My Father, you showed us your great mercy when you are not strong. Anyị na-ajage mmaho maka n'eziokwu na-emara mma yi. Ịhụnanya na-enage obiọma gị. O juru anya daddy o. Inwege mgbanwe o, ọ dị onye dịka gị, ebo Alpha na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o. You will not understand anyway. You will not understand what happened now. You will not understand. But of course, we have to move out as always. Our topic on this segment is simple titled, The Role of Boko Haram and the Importance of Security in a Modern Day Society. The role of Boko Haram and the importance of security in a modern day society. And now I must make you to understand that having sampled everything that life have to give, that life have to offer, one thing stand aside: security. If God cannot protect man, and then the one who can protect man become God, I want you to get it. If God cannot protect man, whatever or whoever that can protect man becomes God. I want you to understand the importance of security. Women, I must assure you, is not after who has money. Women are not interested in educated people. Do you know the first line of priority when it comes to a woman making choice? The man that can defend them. Women are proud of the husband that can defend them. That is security. If you are a father and they make your children see you as a weakling, you'll be discussing to them. And so even though you are weak, show your children that you are strong. Pretend to be strong, because it's going to do them a great deal. You can imagine the boldness or confidence your children can expose or manifest outside. It all have to do with the confidence you give to them as your children. Sometimes your children are not doing well is because you are not bold enough to position them to be bold. We're talking about the role of Boko Haram and the importance of security in a modern day life. Everything you are laboring for become meaningless if they cannot be secured. God so wonderfully created human being and other creature, giving them the ability to protect themselves. It is easy to project it as self-defense mechanism. If you cut off a branch of a tree, the tree will immediately develop a defense mechanism. He don't want to grow out one branch from that place you cut off one branch, but this time he come back with 3 or more branches to make sure that his tomorrow is more secure than today. I'm telling you about tree. Remember, if you want to cut tree don't run, it will be waiting for you. But once you cut the tree down, any slightest opportunity that tree have to survive, that tree is coming back with nothing less than 3 branches in replacement of the one you cut off. This is security. You can see some lizard, you cut off their tail. You can see some snake, you almost cut them into half. Any slight opportunity they have to make a comeback, to survive, they become stronger than you can imagine. This is security. You see, the day you want to die easily, go and fight a man or a woman with one hand. Pray to God, let them grab you with that remaining one hand. You are dead. That is security. You see somebody with one eye, don't pity for them, because that one eye can see more than 20 eyes. That is security, defense mechanism. You see somebody who don't talk. Thank God they don't talk. Because even what they are saying in their heart can destroy your whole generation. That is security. You see people who are deaf. To you, you think they don't hear. It's just that they don't hear the way you are hearing. They don't hear the things you are hearing. But they do. They hear sound. That is defense mechanism. You are laboring today because you believe that whatever you are laboring for will be protected in the future. This is security. If you as a father who have worked so hard to acquire wealth across the globe, nurse a tiny fear that when you are dead, these things you have labored for will be taken from you and given to another, you won't labor again. That is security. Most of you go extra mile training your children to be able to stand in your gap. This is security. Because when we talk about security, some people can reduce it to just one idiot Nigerian policeman or army carry gun and they stay in your door. That is ahua, ahua. They be shouting, ahua, ahua. Then you are sleeping in air-conditioned room. You are protected. That is not security. We will prove you wrong. Although it is a security in some senses, but in the real sense, that is not security. I listened to one Peter Obi clips. It should be this morning. He was talking about the politicians doing the right thing, even though he's one of them. But he said something. I respect his opinion there. By the grace of God, I have been in different occasions where Peter Obi happened to be present. Honestly, I still doubt if that man was ever a governor. I'm not praising him. He's an idiot as far as I'm concerned. The day anybody start cursing Nigeria, that is the day you become human being. But as far as you are romancing with one Nigeria, in my book of record, you are idiot. I have seen Peter Obi in many occasions. I have been with him in many occasions. He don't know me. But do you know what? It's amazing. He doesn't go with escort. He doesn't go with bodyguard. Am I saying he's innocent? But I think there is a little bit of purity that only. He must have made me. I think there may be something good in him anyway. But nobody is after him. When we after them, we will tell them. Then Equilemad will come out and condemn IPOB. Then EFCC and DSS withdraw the investigation charge. That is not security. Now, I want to break it down so you understand what security, importance of security in a modern day society. The day you discover that everything you have labored for is going to be wasted one day, nobody will work hard again. So the most important thing in every nation or society, it's supposed to be the issue of security. It's supposed to be given the first priority. We need economic security. Economic security implies that financially you are secured. There are some of you God has blessed that you cannot become poor again. Not because you are in Nigeria, but because your investment has gone haywire. You have investment in dollar. You have investment in pounds, among others. So even though they crash the Naira because of you, your investment is secured because you have investment in China, you have investment in Japan, you have investment in America, you have investment across Europe. That is security. But if you are in Nigeria here, people like Ibeto will be begging food today. If all your investment were here in Nigeria, as a Biafran, there is no security, economic security for you. Let me digress. I want you to go back to history and find out each time Nigerians change money, the Biafrans has always been the target. Immediately after the war, they saw what is victim of war. Those generation of 1967 were making so much money out of hard work. Nigerians seized their money. You will have 2 million naira in account. Before they change that 2 million, they can give you 200,000 instead of 2 million. They said they were monitoring corruption. I wonder why they are not changing money. But don't make mistake. When they see need to change money, they will still change the money to dilapidate you completely. So if you are in Nigeria, economically you are not secured as a Biafran in Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? EFCC and DSS and ICPC, they are busy chasing you. Look at you, they are busy chasing you. You wake up one day, they come to your hotel, they seal it off. They say you are invited to see EFCC. But EFCC and DSS and ICPC, all these people are the real criminal. So, as a Biafran in Nigeria, economically, you are not secure. Erufai is still alive there. Did he not seize all your property in Abuja? I can assure you that about 12 years or 10 years ago, more than 80% of the building in Abuja belongs to Biafrans. They just issue small policy to show you you are not economically secure as a Biafran in Nigeria. They took all your houses. I'm not telling you what they told me. I've told you several times. My younger brother have about 2-story building in Abuja among other property. It's in Canada today. They demolished all his house, took his property. He managed to sell off the remaining thing, took his family, and left for Canada. He told me he's not in Nigeria again. If you call him a Nigeria, it's not a Nigeria. He's a Canadian now. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It's testimony. Maybe it's in one Yoruba church now. But will you understand? When we talk about security, not just security of life, because some people, it will be better that you are dead, but your future is still secure, because the life is not about you. The life is about your children, more especially about your children. If you are not working hard to protect the next generation, you truly have not lived. We truly don't die in the right sense. Let me go back a little bit. As a man, when I meet my wife, there are biological evidence, or according to biology theory, in each of my ejaculation, I deposit, let's say, 1 million cells into the woman. And out of these 1 million cells, 1 or 2 or 4 may survive, as the case may be. But I want you to follow the truth. Even though the 1 million cells survive, that 1 million cell is my cell. It's me. It's part of me. And then it goes into my wife's egg, eventually has, and become another me, with the component of my wife. It becomes me. And when I die, I'm still living through that my son. Now you understand. You truly don't die. And so anybody who is living to secure himself will know you will die the moment you die. And so the security should go beyond living in a confined war now with Nigerian Boko Haram police and army protecting you, with Omoteko protecting you, with Alhaji Dambroba Kashege, security outfit of Hausa, protecting you. In as much as we are calling for security, security of life and property, there are areas we need security you are overlooking. You need financial security, which as Biafrans we don't have in Nigeria. Do you know how many IPOB accounts that have been shot by Nigerian state? Do you know we don't even have account in Nigeria here? The last day I stopped going to my account, they dash me money. They give me a lot. I just wake up, so your account have been credited with 200,000. I just laugh. 200,000. So bank don't they give interest like that? I just dash them the account. So they manage our account. Except you are not actively involved in IPOB. That's why you still do all those things. So economically, as a Biafran, you are not secure. You wake up one day, one idiot will call you. Yes, where is your BVM? Yes, where is your registration? Yes, do you know now that government are making a move to regulate domiciliary account? Go and check Nigerian newspaper. They are working now on how to regulate your domiciliary account. All those of you who have account in dollar, Nigerians are going now to make a regulation that will reduce your domiciliary account to student account. Prepare for one Nigeria. You never know what is called. So why are Boko Haram? The one worse than Boko Haram, they are cooking it already. When we talk about security, we need health insurance security. There are videos online. People who are in China now, they are dying in thousands. There is a video online. The Chinese health workers, or is it police, they were arresting a guy. The way they were arresting the guy looked like a criminal. This is a sick person. But the emergency of that sickness make them even treat the victim as criminals. In as much as their level of expertise and professionalism, I truly don't subscribe to that way of arresting a sick person. One was holding net, put net on his head. Another one hold him. They hijack him. But the guy was not struggling. He looked like a criminal, but he's just a sick guy. The society polluted him. Look at how they are treating him. But that is China. But those of you who are Nigerians should pray. In fact, some African countries have started closing their borders as we speak now. Nigerians, pray that Ebola don't come for you. You will ask God to exchange Boko Haram for you, for a coronavirus for you. Just pray that coronavirus does not enter Nigeria. I tell you, in 30 minutes, they will turn here to timber plantation. Because health-wise, we are not secured. That is why your governor, if they have headache, they run to America, they run to China. You don't know you need security insurance? If you follow how American and most these Europe countries behave, they debate about health insurance. They talk about health insurance. Nigeria, you don't have hospital. What you have is chemist. I branched a chemist today to buy some pain relief drugs. They load medicine for me, finish. I asked the person, I say, is it for human being? He said, yes, of course. I didn't drink that medicine. Because just small pain relief. If you see drug, urobomasen, ataramasen, aquacamasen, apacamasen, the name alone will even give you coronavirus. And upon all the heap of drug he gave to me, the pain run. I was just going and say, God, I cannot use my money to buy disease. Because the number is more than 40 drugs for only headache. So security-wise, health-wise, you are not secured. I paid and I walk out and I throw the medicine away. Headache don't go now after I don't stay tired. We are talking about Boko Haram. That is the reason of this essence of this. But I want you to understand, first of all, the importance of security. So when small boys, Boko Haram, are saying, no, this, pray they don't initiate the other side of insecurity. You can see Boko Haram. You know who they are. Nigerian can pretend I'll be shielding and protecting them. This problem is a minor one compared to these ones you don't know. We talk about educational security. You are not secure. That is why Onehe, as a qualified lawyer as he is, if you put Onehe in a class now with about 20 British lawyers, I can assure you that Onehe will come out in a flying color. But Onehe was removed to put somebody who didn't go to law school. Don't you know we are vulnerable? But I have to get to this point to make you understand that when we talk about the issue of security, do not limit it to securing you from Boko Haram. Because Boko Haram is just a minute of the real deal. The only way we can find security is in Biafra. Don't let anybody deceive you. Considering the statement of Jubri today, this morning, one is supposed to begin to understand the position of Boko Haram. Buhari this morning told Nigerians that in 7 days' time he's going to become aggressive to Boko Haram. Not today. If it's 7 days, okay, maybe from next week, Monday. From next week, Monday, the president of Nigeria will become aggressive to Boko Haram. But until then, today, we have to open the ministry of Boko Haram. That statement alone, I must tell you, is supposed to be a subject of debate. Instead, people are applauding him. Yes, the presidency has promised that from next week, Monday, he will become harsh to Boko Haram. If we come, we praise our leader. If we come, we acknowledge our leader. People don't understand. Everything you thought it was irrelevant that he said has become relevant. Today, who is speaking? This man came and started shouting, they want to triangulate us. These people want to triangulate us. If they succeed to triangulate us, we are gone as a people. But one truth I know about life is that if you are able to design a problem, you have found the solution already. A problem you know it is half solved. And so if the creator told our leader that there will be a problem, that means the solution is with us. I tell you, Fulani, in your 100 lifetime, all of you want Nigeria, in your 100 lifetime, you will not stop what is coming. You can't stop IPOB. Of course, you are making progress. The progress you are making is because of our people who don't want to listen. Our leader continue telling you they want to triangulate us. At that moment, there were people from different corners yapping. Oh, I am Niger Delta. Oh, I am Warlord. Oh, I am Obinigwe. I am Anka. Where are all of you? You have turned to a puppy all of a sudden. You're no longer vocal on social media. But let me tell you, the journey has not even started. The brother call, oh, this is what they are doing in Asaba. But when you tell Asaba man now, he will tell you, Anyin Chabu no funne. Gena Fulani bu funne. Coca in Asaba now is Dangote that owns Coca. In Asaba. Anyin Chabu no funne. All those are our simplicity. We make with the respect ourselves. You go see Igbo man go build duplex. You go come build one self-contained for Fulani. They respect on ourselves. All the Fulani una give veranda to sleep. Where all of them take us? If God make you to be kind, you know say at times God get reason why make you to be wicked. God will make you kind. He not give you ability to be wicked. I be no say this your over kindness, Igbo man, I they kill us. You kind, good, I love it. But you know say too much of everything is bad. Now, over kindness, they kill us. In those days where they tell story, make her come home a little bit so you understand. My father told me that the animal gathered. And in the animal meeting, they said, who will lead us in prayer? Touchy said that he will lead them in prayer. So all the animal waited for Touchies to lead them in prayer. The lion was there, the tiger was there, the chimpanzee, all of them were there. The Touchies was going to pray and say, God bless us, God promote us, God heal us, God dunka, God no dunka. But Touchies stood in their midst and say, oh Lord my God, let there be trouble in our midst. Let there be confusion in our midst. Bring problem for our midst now. God, we want problem. My father said they started beating Touchies. Are you stupid? Are you hopeless? When you are supposed to pray God to prosper us, you are praying for war. Are you hopeless? Are you idiot? They start beating the Touchies. And the Touchies say, hold on now. You people gave me the go ahead to pray. Whether you like the prayer or you don't like the prayer, but I'm praying now. You are supposed to ask me, why are you praying this kind of prayer? Not to begin to beat me. Because if you know the reason why I raised this prayer point, you will not beat me again. And then I say, okay, no problem. Don't beat Touchies again. Oh yeah, Touchies. Why will you ask God to bring trouble in our midst? My father said, Touchies now told them that if we don't have trouble, if you not see problem, you're not going to know who love you. If you not see problem, you're not going to know who love you. Today, look at all those people now hailing you. Oh, my guy, my babe, my loving, my loving. May problem come. It is better you know them before your problem come. That is why people like us, you can't surprise us. We know who you are. We know what you are capable of doing, and we are ready for you. Don't pray for roses and bread and palm wine all the time. Pray for trouble. Let them bring trouble. Without all this Fulani killing you everywhere, would you have believed what we are saying here today? In as much as we don't like it, it's good, we like it. And I don't get sense. Before they start killing you, we came here telling you about your security. They say it's a propaganda, it's a propaganda. So the pastors are going to protest on Ash Wednesday by wearing black now because of propaganda. And when we tell you now that they are going to bomb all the whole church, you should be very careful when you go to Yoruba church now. You're going to say it's a propaganda, but we will publish the news for you, don't worry. That is why we are here. Today we are justified about the issue of Boko Haram, and Nigeria cannot hide. We said it, they didn't believe it. In fact, they got to a stage, they want to tag us the terrorists. Are you sure it's not IPOB that is killing people and saying it's Fulani herdsmen? Today now, Sansa never passed Gary. If you think that when you are a foolish man, you refuse to join IPOB and they kill you, we start mourning for you as a Biafran, you are hallucinating. That is how it will happen to those of you who are afraid to join IPOB because you don't want them to seize your building in Yoruba land and Hausa land. Let me tell you, they will make attempt to seize it. But we will retrieve it from you. Only those of you who are in IPOB. Some of you now, where you need paper for asylum, you now register IPOB. You even pay, you backdate payment of monthly due. Even some of you are paying monthly due when IPOB have not. Do you know there are people who want to pay monthly due of 1980 where there is no IPOB? You think we are foolish? But of course, this is the time of grace. When you look at the issue of Boko Haram, you will understand that the Biafran as a people, every form of security have been taken from us. And without security, there is no need to be alive. Without security, you are not living. We are not secured anywhere. Because we don't control our time and space. Don't you understand? The same way Boko Haram is killing us at home, Fulani herdsmen, the same way we are being hunted and everywhere. Because when they want to ask about you, it is Yoruba and Hausa that represent us. And they are going to give a bad testimony about you. Don't make any mistake about that. There is issue of Chima in Port Harcourt. Chima was killed by a Yoruba policeman. When the Yoruba policeman killed Chima, they reported to the Oga who is Hausa man. The Oga who is Hausa man sent the Igbo man to announce it. So they came to Yoruba Gota media and said, yes, Chima died of high blood sugar. The next day, everybody started attacking the Igbo man. He's a liar. We have to kill him. How can he be lying to us? How can he be lying to us? He's a bad man. How can he tell us he died of sugar? I was listening to Nigerian radio. You know, we have antidote for all this stupidity formula injected into your brain. I now ask a simple question. I ask myself a question. I said 3 people are involved in this matter, which makes it very interesting. One Fulani, one Yoruba, and one Igbo. The Yoruba killed the Igbo guy. The Fulani tell another Igbo to go and answer. Now, everybody is blaming the Igbo man for announcing it. They did not blame the Yoruba man for killing the Igbo man. They did not blame the Hausa man who gave the order. I called that radio. I said, why are you people like this? Why are you changing the narratives? Yes, this Igbo man who went to lie to the public that is high sugar that killed him. He made it a sin. Of course, we acknowledge that. But why are you hypering it now as if the Igbo man is the one who killed the guy? Why are we not hearing the name of the person who killed this man? You will see why Nigerian cannot stand. But do you know the Yoruba man now have been promoted to Moscow Road Police Headquarters? In case you don't know, the Yoruba man that killed Chima, Igbo man, they have promoted him from my one police station. He's in now Police Headquarters, Moscow Road. This is your one Nigeria. We cannot shy away from all this truth. This evil has not ended. We will not stop. The issue of Chima is still trending. They saw 150,000 naira with Chima and the rest 4. To collect this 150,000, they have to kill Chima. This is our fate in Nigeria. The case is still on. The Hausa, Fulani, and Yoruba man that killed Chima, they have been promoted to Moscow Road. Nigerians are calling for the head of the Igbo man that was a use and dump idiot. How long will your kindness kill you? One of my brother's name is Ogome Bunemu. One of my brother, his name is Ogome Bulem. How long will you allow Ogo to bui? How long will you allow your favor to kill you? When you talk about insecurity, it goes beyond what Boko Haram are doing. I suppose the people should be asking Buhari question. With the incessant killing, constant killing everywhere, It's next week. Next week is going to be March now. That's where Buhari will now become aggressive. Jubilee have decided that from March he will become aggressive. Meanwhile, they are building embassy for Boko Haram. You have more Boko Haram in Nigerian army, more than the Nigerian army themselves. With all the lie they have told you about Boko Haram. But you must understand that Boko Haram is one of the front line of killing locals. To kill minority Hausa, Fulani to kill Hausa, Boko Haram is the weapon. Do not make mistake about that. To kill Yoruba people is Boko Haram. To kill Biafran is Boko Haram. They are responsible for the pogrom ongoing. Of course, since the Yoruba introduced Omotekun, Fulani madness have reduced, but then we tell them call for the breakup of one Nigeria. Understand that these people are virus and you cannot pamper them. Boko Haram is in charge. They are responsible for the killing of many. Boko Haram is on the rampage line, killing every locals in Nigeria. Boko Haram, I tell you, are worse than virus. They are the government agent of killing. Boko Haram is being sponsored directly or indirectly by global community. So when you hear about Boko Haram, there are many things you need to know. Boko Haram is colonial master. Because Boko Haram is terrorist. So when you hear about Boko Haram, remember the colonial master. Their modus operandum is the same. Boko Haram is Fulani herdsmen. They can always change their name at will. Boko Haram is Miati Allah. Do not let them to deceive you. Boko Haram is bandit. It is just another platform of operation. Boko Haram is Nigerian military, another security outfit. It's just a diversion. Boko Haram is ISIS. This is association and assimilation policy. Boko Haram is the Sultan of Sokoto, the Emir of Kano. They are all Boko Haram. Any company that you see who owns oil in Nigeria, oil company in Nigeria, they are all Boko Haram. Nigerian politicians are Boko Haram. So when you talk about insecurity, they are the one promoting insecurity. They are the cause of insecurity. In a nutshell, Boko Haram is a powerful terrorist organization created by the colonial master, as they call themselves, to constantly create chaos, which enables them to destabilize every society in Africa or other parts of the world in order for them to maintain their firm grip on the people's destiny. The mission of Boko Haram is simple. Boko Haram is here to ensure that they kill you and your household and to take away your ancestral land, as you can see them doing today. All of a sudden, we wake up, we begin to hear Ruga, 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 Ruga. Ruga is not going on, but they are still going to different name. Their mission is simple. Since Niger Delta don't want to give up their land, Biafra don't want to give up their land, Yoruba don't want to give up their land, Hausa don't want to give up their land, the really Boko Haram representatives in Nigeria, which are the Fulani, they will kill all of you and take over your land. That is their mission. They are the one in charge of the oil well. They are the one robbing you everywhere. They are the insecurity personification. But of course, there is solution to every problem. And unlike every problem, the solution to Boko Haram is simple. Divide Nigeria. Divide Nigeria. As simple as that. Our leader said it in one of his broadcasts. He said, America should not come and fight Boko Haram. This is deceiving us. We don't need Britain to come and fight Boko Haram. That is deception of the highest order. We don't want anybody to support us to fight Boko Haram. Divide Nigeria and the madness of Boko Haram stop in 1 minute. This Fulani ravaging our land. If we respond, I tell you, if we respond in 1 hour, the world will be shocked. you will see how kind coronavirus is. We don't boost. But you know what? A lot of countries who are stealing our resources are waiting for us to make mistake. That is why we write the agenda, not you. So if any foreign nation, any country is interested in fighting terrorism, divide Nigeria. You will see there will be no ISIS in Africa. You will see there will be no terrorism anywhere in Africa. Because from here, right here in Biafra land, we will start curing their disease. But does it mean if they fail to divide Nigeria on time, that we will not cure their disease? We will. We will. It's a must. Nigeria must be divided. Nigeria must be divided. And the madness of Fulani herdsmen, BOKO HARAN, we will cure them. But while it tarries, save yourself, Biafra. While this journey tarry, save yourself. Save the next generation. Move ahead. Look for IPOB and join. Look for IPOB closer to you and join. Because in the end, we will be going home. And I hope you'll be there. I'll be back in a minute.
Children of Biafra. I wanna tell you about a nation you love to know. We are the Biafrans from the coast of African West. This only Lord has blessed with milk and honey. When he said, I will feed this land to my chosen race. You are the people that will make Africans great. So how come this evil manipulation in our land? How come the wicked trying to curse who Jah has blessed? How come the Babylonians are sucking innocent blood? Why the world has turned blind eyes and eyes on the people that will make Africans great? So how come this evil manipulation in our land? How come the wicked trying to curse who Jah has blessed? How come the Babylonians are sucking innocent blood? Why the world has turned blind eyes and eyes? Oh, the people that will make Africans great. We are not rebels. My religion is now a place to learn how to shoot. Rising sun is now a place that tests every weapon. I see the innocent blood paying the price for freedom. Women and children are feeling the pains of war. For the people that will make Africans great. I wanna know if United Nations existing anymore. I wanna know if European Union existing again. I wanna know if African Union existing anymore. I wanna know if there's a reason to cry for peace. I wanna know if there's a reason to cry for justice. I wanna know if United Nations existing anymore. I wanna know if European Union existing again. I wanna know if African Union existing anymore. I wanna know.
Yes, sir, you don't need to know any longer because we know they no longer exist. United Nations now is more interested in the issue of Allah more than the case of Jesus Christ. Britain has abandoned European Union so they can enjoy the loot in Africa alone. Very soon, France will break out of European Union. I hope France is part of European Union. So they don't exist any longer. Biafrans must understand that the case of insecurity goes beyond the BOKO HARAN incessant killing. We need to secure our life. or these things we hold here will be taken from us. And of course, if you are a Biafran anywhere you are, don't wait for Fulani herdsmen to come to your house until you begin to look for IPOB. Something touched me today. There is an inauguration that was going on, and one of our sister, she should be around 14 years old. The father was killed by Nigerian BOKO HARAN because he's a member of IPOB. And the daughter is grown up. The daughter has come to join IPOB. And I can tell those of you from that unit must make sure that girl is taken care of. Must make sure that girl father will not be in vain. I will try to find out who that girl is. That girl becomes a daughter of Biafra. She would have run away. She moved on. A woman, for that matter, behaving like a man. That is why many women will be honored in Biafra land more than men. But having said that, look for IPOB family closer to you and join. You find any difficult, send me your name, your phone number, and your location. Most of you have done that already and no response yet. Don't be discouraged. Continue to remind me at least once or 2 times in a week until they attend to you. And on this other side, we are making sure that you are attended to. Send us your name, your phone number, your location to our WhatsApp line. Like I said, our line is open at this moment. And that WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. I repeat again, our direct line is 081-221-52971. And the special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Are you still there?
Yes, sir. I'm still
You are
here.
a patient man. Good evening from here. Go ahead, please. Your name and where you calling from.
Yeah, Mazi Ewa Chineke. My name is Arize Chukwu Victory Ahonanya. I am calling from Rabat, Morocco. Mazi, this is the time, like the Bible says, when Esther told Mordecai, who knows if it is time like this that you are assigned to be a queen. So Mazi, it is a time like this that you are assigned to be an apostle. Because now is when you are doing the calling. The calling of the apostle, because you have enlightened us. Honestly, Mazi, I know you know the work you are doing, but you may not know how extent what you are doing is fruit. Mazi, I am a kind of person that was brought out, born and bred in a Christian home, that all I knew is about school. Even when we went to kind of masquerade, or when at home masquerade will be part, to just see. Our mom will chase us inside. Come on, go inside. That is evil. But when there was a time you were given about all this, you were telling that the masquerade represents is the living, standing between the living and the dead. Mazi, you are really doing a great work. You are really doing a great work. Mazi Jojo, may God bless you. Okay, can we bless you? You are doing a great work. And all the people who you are raising, because you have raised many soldiers. Because of you coming up, at least our leader could at least rest on in the area of educating our people. Mazi, you are doing a great work, and may Chukwu Kadama bless you. We over here in Morocco, we are doing marvelously well. This weekend, we are also going to inaugurate another new zone here in Morocco. So we are doing greatly well, above all ups and downs, but we are waxing stronger. Mazi, may God bless you. And everyone hearing our voice, we will be begging you, come and join IPOB. Time will come when you people will come and knock on the door of IPOB, the door will not be open. You are inexcusable, because our land is in tyranny, and it is only we that will save us. Donald Trump will never do anything for us. All this our leader has said it, that nobody will save you except you save yourself. And we are out here to liberate our nation. Mazi, keep on keeping on, as our deputy will always say. Thank you, sir.
Thank you
Very
very
well from
much.
here.
We must continue. We are talking about insecurity. Our people must prepare their hearts. So much at stake. But believe me, we are not going to lose this war. There is war going on already. We will not lose this battle. We just want to manage the collateral damage. Don't let anybody deceive you. Caller on the line, your name and where you're calling from. Caller on the line.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Marcy. Go ahead, please. Your name and where you calling from.
I'm calling you from Migwater.
Yes,
Marcy, this is your very topic this night concerning going back to our roots. It's something we have been preaching and preaching and preaching. But each time we preach about this, there are people, I am saying it on air because me, I am a zonal coordinator, I liberate and I pray. It is a normal thing to do. If it is wrong, I want to be corrected on air. I do it because I know it is the normal thing to do. We must appease our lands because it's been long we abandoned our very essence. We took to the white man's essence. Because anything we copy, we want to do it more than those that gave it to us. And this time I try to teach our people, and this time I try to lecture them on the need to go back to our roots. I get a lot of counter. In fact, people tend to report me to the state and to the local government. And the reason I am saying this...
My brother, let me correct one impression there. It's to enable you minister to them effectively next time. You don't impose this idea to them. You point,
no.
You point the way. I'm not the way you are teaching them. Point the way to them.
It is not an imposition, and I always tell them.
I know some people will call on air. They will be like, you want everybody to do that. You want everybody to do that. No, I want to remind you that your father did it and it benefited us. Benefited us in more than what we are seeing today. And then that is when a child is allowed to develop his brain and make use of it. If you look at what I said today now, your pastor preached against juju and he used a policeman with the juju to be guarding himself. Who is the juju?
Including gun.
Who is the juju? Let's leave gun now. Gun is technology. It's not evil. As it's technology, it's not evil. If we saw tamba, that is evil. We analyze it. Your pastor hates juju, but he need a policeman who have juju to protect him. Who do you think will go to hellfire? And you are using anointing oil and sticker, angel on guide, to protect yourself. Who is fooling who here?
We don't impose it on them. We just allow them to listen.
Directing you on that side.
Yes, I understand this, sir. We just do it and allow them make use of their head. Because I have always told them that when this will start, because some of them are preaching and believing that there will be nothing like war, there will be nothing like violence. That we have a lot of prayer warriors who have prayed and prayed and prayed.
But the more prayer warrior you are in your church, the poorer you are. Don't you know that 70% of choirs in the Redeem, or the whole church pastor have private jet, can't pay for one room? Go and take statistic of the choir and the prayer warrior now. Choirs are even more living better life than prayer warrior. Go and look at all the prayer warrior. They are the one who tell you that it's Satan pursuing them. They are the most miserable people. We don't deceive ourselves here now. There was a year I was a prayer warrior in my church. I come back home, my mother pursue me because I lean well. I said, Mama, I'm fasting. He said, I saw the house at the fast. And I saw you there with the fast. As he be like skeleton. Get out of my house. I came all the way from Lagos. That is my mother for you, and I love her. She don't give birth to hopeless people.
And I agree with her because I have told our people one thing, that they should expect the worst. We are dealing with wild beasts. But some people don't see any danger from it. Once they have finished their prayers, their Shabbat, their Sunday service and the rest of them, they don't see any danger come. And I always tell our people, and I will keep telling them, and I'm telling all the Biafrans all over the world, prepare for the danger coming. It is by the corner. Danger lurks. Go and prepare yourself any way you can. Both traditionally, spiritually, because we are going to meet these people head on. Anyhow they want it. It is us that are emboldening them by our very weak approach. We believe that prayer can solve every problem. Israel had to defeat over 7 nations, no matter the God they had, and before they got into their own land. We have to go mad, we have to go violent, and approach them with what they have. Otherwise, we'll be here praying for another 1,000 years, and therefore will not come. We need to go the way of our forefathers. They once addressed them as warriors, and warriors do not give that to weaklings like we see among us today. How can only 2-3 Fulani men block Bini Road? Almighty Bini that chased
and prayer warriors are there. Oh, Jesus save us. Oh, we cannot move forward. We cannot come back. Oh, my Jesus, Buhari. Buhari is dead. He pains me. These people are saying, if not that Buhari died in office, and all these idiot senators are deceiving us, but all this thing will not be happening. But they are still calling Jesus and dead Buhari. They have, or not until Nigerians begin to tell themselves the truth. Their death and demise will not be in a hurry.
This same Benin gave British Royal Navy the fight of their life. Today, only few Fulani men will come and block Benin. A whole Benin. The moment you accept Western religion, the more you go into it, the weaker you become, because they use their own spirituality to cage us. That's why only 3-4 Fulani men can hold Benin, almighty Benin, to ransom today. The children of warriors. The same thing is happening to us, Biafrans. And until we abandon all this foreign trash they call religion and come back to the ways of our fathers, who were once warriors, we are going nowhere. And I'm very happy for our volunteers and many of us that are coming back. Mother, thank you. God bless us.
God be with us. Our people must understand the issue of insecurity cannot be overemphasized. We are not secured. Anyhow you want to check it, we are not secured. We know what Fulanis are doing. We know what British government are doing. We know everything Nigeria are doing. But you are the one we are looking at. Some of you will learn in a hard way. Some of you will learn in a hard way. Go and ask Nigerian Boko Haram army, all of them. They cannot meet a genuine IPOB member and their life remain the same again. It's not possible. They cannot meet us and their life remain the same again. It is not possible. They will be born again. But you people who are playing one Nigeria, you are the one they capture and they victimize. Go and ask them. No, go and ask them. Because there is a movement we make. They will understand that head is part of the body. But you won't understand. You will not be privileged to know this thing except to join IPOB. There's a reason we are telling you. As we are saying now, some people are in beer parlor drinking. They are enjoying. Oh, they are doing boof up. Do you know how many? That should be early this year, if I'm not mistaken. Only God knows where some group of people were coming from. They will go to beer parlor, open fire, kill people. I know more than 10 beer parlors within Port Harcourt that were shut down. Who was doing this? Who was doing this? Despite the fact we are being the one they are marginalizing, we're still living a better life more than them. But they are not happy. They want us not until we become Bambiala. Not until our children carry plate and be begging food. Fulani and Nigerian people will never let us be. Will you allow that? When we talk about insecurity, forget about the one you are saying. You just see 20 people, they kill you, are shouting. And you see millions who are being buried in shallow graves across Biafra land. You have no idea. Make no mistake about it. So much is going on. Call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp. Good evening from here. I would advise you to turn
Hello,
down.
good
I would advise you to turn down the volume of your radio set. You called before, you keep shouting hello, I cut you off. If you continue that way, I'll still cut you off. Move away from your radio and focus on your phone. Thank you. Go ahead,
thank
please.
you very much. Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, this is Mazimbam from Newi. Okay. Good evening. This is Mazimbam from Newi. I'm a sige KGC can not want to zoo harahan hana where's bara. Go haraha. Oh, now I don't stop. Continue. Now go harana hana where's bara. Oh, I'm very happy for you for the work you are doing and appreciate our leader and appreciate our deputy leader and also you for your work you are doing for us. So yeah, actually you could not ban for the zoo amaha if you are a mere for the Igbo amaha if you in a roha. No, I am mere haji query na koheri. So in the issue of back to the root you are talking about, let me say since you started about back to our root, our people, some people understand and some people go back to their root and doing the needful and doing the right thing. And some of our people who stop eating some foreign food don't go to hospital anymore. But some of our people who are eating all this rubbish food for foreign food or other food or like this all this food Indomie or whatever, all of them are going to hospital day by day and taking some medicine because of what they are taking, and for that they don't understand the meaning of this back to our root. And also this for security issue and for security issue, Fulanis has taken over our land, which everybody knows. Because if you know about the population of the Fulanis in our land today, it's not the time for asking or gossiping and saying that Masnam Nikali is making us. They're supposed to be shouting. That is how could that non be the savior of our time, and the IPOP is the savior of our time. Na ha kwesịrị na-eme impress na-ekene Chineke maka ifeọma Nnamdi Kanu na-emere ha, mana ha hapụrụ ihe a na-akọ asịrị. So ana m agwa ndị niile na-akọ asịrị against Nnamdi Kanu, against IPOP, that n'oge na-abịa mgbe ya mara na IPOP bụ the only savior ị nwere n'ụwa. No, Biafra is the only savior ị nwere n'ụwa. Ogwugwu niile na-egbu ndị mmadụ n'obodo a na-akpọ zoo, obodo manụmanụ a. Only Biafra is the only savior. So Biafra bụ ihe ga-save gị. So IPOB ihe ga-save gị. Ebe ọ nọsọ gị na Igbo onye Hausa, Igbo onye Igbo, Igbo onye Yoruba, wherever you came from. Also Biafra is the only solution. So also gị na-akọ asịrị kọba asịrị ahụ. Any day of declare Biafra that day, the killing will stop. Because Fulani has taken over everywhere. So all ya do nwere obere ohere mma alike ka mkpọ some villages, some communities Fulani conquer now. Now I'm by 95%, 90%, 99%, but I will make sure only 3 communities in Biafra land, like Afiko is 99%, like Ohosara is 99%, like Akbasi is 99%, like Newi is 92%, like Olo Imo State is 95%, like Owerri 95%, and all these villages now, Fulanis never. For a band of mad of 7 very young grown men na-eresi and football. For a bando na one corner party ilo, I have about 50 or 70 of them in the villages, some villages, not party na one corner. You cannot do say, Uncle Genekanda na wa, Kedo Apoko Hana, Kedo Bohanapa, Madunekana Pambondana Pamboka is in Dana Pambo. So yeni na bo right open aro ka we gwagi all free of charge ihe akwụgwọ, but na ndị banye na pata ana akọ asịrị Nnamdi Kanu na-eme nka Nnamdi IPOP na-eme nka ife abụghị oge ji aka asịrị, ihe abụghị oge ji akpara onwe gị na ihe na-agwa bụ for those who hope for Nigeria, your life will be cursed forever. For those who hope for one Nigeria, your life will be cursed forever. For those who hope for one Nigeria, your generation will wipe away. For those who hope for one Nigeria, your entire generation will be wiped away. So oge jakwasị oge ja ịga na-ekene Chineke maka ifeọma IPOP mere gị, maka ifeọma Nnamdi Kanu mere gị, maka mbọ gbara gị he wee bụrụ onye azọpụtara n'ihi na ọ bụ sọsọ Biafra is the only solution. Kelewe Chineke maka Nnamdi Kanu, kelewe Chineke maka IPOB na ọ na-arụ gị ọrụ pụrụ iche. So ihe anyị ji agwa ndị ụwa niile ka unu chịkọta mụ unu ọnụ sọpọtụ Nnamdi Kanu, kwụrụ ya n'azụ na-agba mbọ na-ekpere ekpere n'ụtụtụ na ehihie na abalị na ya bụ only savior mmadụ nwere n'ụwa. So ana m ekele gị maazị Onyibe isi ike n'ọrụ na Chukwu ya gbago ume. IPOB niile na-akwado gị, IPOB n'itiwa n'ichi kwụgị n'azụ. Anyị niile na-agba mbọ ka ọ dị mma maka ọdịmma Biafra. Anyị na-agba mbọ maka ọdịmma Biafra. Also ndị Izzi from Ebonyi State and from Izzi Igbago, anyị na-agba mbọ maka nwere onwe Biafra maka nọọ ebe a ka anyị esi wee nwere onwe site n'ohu a wepụ maka na Naijiria bụ devil mind na-agba mbọ maka prezidenti ndị Fulani na-ekwu ya nkwa ihe niile bụ ihe efu ọ stam ka ọ bụ onweghị nke na ọbụla ya enweta na ya. So ihe ọ sọrọ devil mind agba mbọ n'ụwa Biafra bụ nke anyị enweta and Fulani ya pụrụ n'obodo a ma ọ sọrọ ya ma ọ sọrọ ya. Tata anyị discover bọmbụ n'Enugu steeti na Nkanu, onye ọbụla na-afụ ya. So ihe niile afọ anyị na-agba mbọ ka akọ nke anyị. Obasanjo ekwukwuo na n'oge anọ n'ebe oge eji atụ bọmbụ ka onye ọbụla teta n'ụra hapụ ịka asịrị hapụ na-aṅụ bịa palọ mmanya niile nọ aṅụ kedu gịnị nwetara na ya. So ana m asị were nnu mbọ niile nkwu niile ị na-eti ndị politishan tiere Nnamdi Kanu tiere ya IPOB ka anyị nwere onwe anyị wee si n'ohu a wepụ. Ọ maazị Mbam from Nnewi na-ekwu okwu a na-agba mbọ ka ọ dịrị anyị na mma ka anyị si n'ohu a wepụ n'ihi na ọnọdụ anyị nọ na n'ụbọchị nketa dị ọzọ anyị mma. Agụcha akwụkwọ ndị niile na-agụrụ akwụkwọ na-anya keke na-agba baro ọ na-adụ m otu ahụ. Ụmụ nwaanyị anyị akwa ha iko bifo ha nye ha ọrụ ọ na-adụ m otu ahụ. Ife niile abụ ife a na-agba mbọ ka anyị si n'ohu a wepụ. Anyị na-asị gị njisi ike na anyị kwuru n'azụ na Biafra ga-abịa, Biafra ga-abụ nke anyị. Ndị Biafra si niile gbanụ bụ sọpọtụ ihe a na-eme na-aga aga n'oge abụghị anọ na abụghị gị kwa asịrị ya bụ isiokwu n'abalị a. So ka Biafra niile chịkọta ọnụ ka anyị nwere onwe anyị. Ọhịa Biafra. Thank you, Maazị.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on the line. Caller on the line. Of course, that is Zoo Epileptic Network, but we must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line. Caller on WhatsApp.
Hello, good evening, Marvin.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Wow, I am very, very happy to call this line. This is my first time. I've been listening to this to you and all the time. I've been following you up since I came down to the village. So I'm very, very impressed. Hello, sir.
Go ahead, the world is listening.
Okay, sir. So there is something I want to. My name is Chidi Shika from Anambra State, Okija in Biafra land, and I am calling to talk to the world, not even only Biafra. You see, this thing has been going on for a very long time. All these things, but when this thing was reviewed to me a long time ago, I was telling people, say, this is what is going to happen, this is what is going to happen, but people never believed me. Nobody, even, I must say that the people I used to tell is Nigerians, not Biafrans. Because when somebody is not seeing something according to the way it is, that person cannot understand what is going to happen. And when that thing starts happening, they will not even remember when somebody had already told them about that. A very long time ago, I have a revelation whereby a lot of people were slaughtered. These Boko Haram people were everywhere in Igbo land. They were everywhere, even more than the way they are in the West, in the Yoruba land. And I see a lot of people being killed. Even say, I find it difficult for me to hide myself. There is no way somebody can be able to hide. Anywhere is filled with Boko Haram. Even the bushes, the streets, they were killing people, killing even the innocent children. And I said, what is the problem with this? What is all this? What is all this? So at that same revolution, it was revealed to me whereby a man was seriously interceding for Biafra. And he went direct to the one who is supposed to free Biafra, and
talked with him over and over, and they had an agreement, and the Biafra was signed. And immediately Biafra was freed, and they were going singing on this a new song that I never knew. I never understand that song in that revolution. Then that same man was going after those Biafrans. You want to fight war against them, but before it got there, it was too late. Biafra already crossed their border, and this man cannot be able to meet up with Biafra. So in that sense, in many revolutions like that, I have seen a lot of all those things happen, and many are yet to happen. And within me, and then I believe that Biafra will come to pass one day. But what I'm telling the world today is, do not wait until life is being consumed before you can be able to. So wait, and I'm talking to hello. Can you hear? Are you hearing me, sir?
Go ahead.
I am talking to also the Biafran. Okay, I am talking to Biafran all over the world and even Nigeria. So-called Nigerian, because I'm no longer a Nigerian. I can never be a Nigerian. Nigeria is a place of dungeon whereby fools and idiots are. So, until you defend yourself, you start defending yourself. Those people you are hoping for will not come to defend you. Stand and defend yourself. Don't wait until those beasts who are in government houses all over the country will now come up with one voice, this and that. They will say it in interview, but at back they know what they are doing. They are all one. These people don't care whether they even want you to be killed and slaughtered. They want to end your generation so that they will come and buy your land and invest whatever they want to do under the so-called Nigeria. You now see, until we Biafrans stand and fight for our land, you will see international, those people you are hoping for, they will come and support us. But if we do not rise, my senior brother, I'm telling you this thing will go worse. Because what I have seen in revolution over and over, the worst have not yet come. The worst will come whereby those people who refuse to talk, those people who refuse to join IPOB, those who say that IPOB is evil, you will no longer go to your business because you will not see a road to go to that your business. Even those your children, your precious children, you say because you want to maybe they will kill it, and that those your children in your presence they will be slaughtered, and your wife will be raped and also slaughtered before they will not kill you. Then who loses? Your family, many generations have been wiped out. This is not touching people's heart. Could you imagine how difficult people are? This is very, very worst. Until we Biafran have to rise and fight for our right, the help we are seeking for will not come. And I don't know whether it is guaranteed that I must have it for you.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Biafrans across the globe must understand that the issue of insecurity cannot be overemphasized. It is something that has been planned, initiated, manifesting in different stage and platform. Don't let anybody deceive you. Are you there, caller on the line? Monitoring spirits. Good evening from here.
Oya wojogu na ya tibi ukwu karikasi niile ụmụ Chineke ya mara ụnụ na mma. Chukwu okike abịa ma say, I hapụrụ ya, we abandoned him. That is why he abandoned us. And he said he will scatter us close over the world. But when we realize and come back to him with a good heart, realizing that it is our God, the Most High Chukwu, that he will get us everywhere he has scattered us and gave us our land back. Who made it possible? Holy, 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 Nambekane is our Savior. And I ask you as a father, Donald Trump, #1 of the world, if you can respect. That is why I'm talking to you as a son. That privilege restored upon you as the #1 power. The only savior you have is that powerful. That man you are seeing down. That not the kind of Bokita, I will not be able to use. If I know Biafra, why? Biafra, you are the best of best. Our God is the best. Mazi Onyibe has said this on go back to HARAN. We are prepared. Trust, we are prepared. Our success. Just you can. What do you have? And I ask this question: can you catch the raindrop? Can you gather it? Ordinary hair on your head, which is not if you have two hair. You can't drink candy. Can you show the picture of that? Respect that reputation and make your name forever remembered. And the only man who is able to start that most high nation, the nation that will feed the hope because we feed your people come. Are we not in America? If the ocean given to us to the stop their price by violence, you will not care. The most of Bobo, again to me. I can come and do a Jaffa. About one kilo, about I have 2 men. You don't know, you don't know, I don't know, you don't know, I don't know what I am going to do. The more they do, the good man. Only open up on two of Biafra. Only not doing a woman in Roman. I ask a galago. Look at Taliban, people that cannot even watch their bomb. Die, this is Plemerola. Not only but Biafra. Taking the land of people to Biafra. It is a lie. Let me stop this message. You want a governor? Senator. You want honorable Hewo, Biafra, on the president of the Kalu. Take your game with you. Every single America got on and have your message. I'm a banana shop. And then I'm a I'm going to like that. You don't know banana. You worry more. And again, the cost of I mean, oh, there's enough to kind of question to go to Canada there when I can. Everything was on the night. My son, I've been asking of Biafra. Okay, I can't tell you. My son, you doesn't go to Ponyca. I have Biafra.
Thank you very much. Everybody must hail Biafra in the end. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Are you still there?
Yeah, I got from the Beneminete confessing.
Good evening from
here. Good evening, brother. Mazi, let you go come and continue to guide and protect you. On your year, you must see Biafra. Hamarika Memezo Sugar President and Chenebo. I to appreciate you. We are in together and all of us shall see Biafra. And Biafra in Biafra land. Continue doing the needful. Continue defending your motherland. Forget whatever that is happening. Forget whatever gossip. Forget the sufferings. At the end of the day, your work will bring you out. We appreciate all of you. I just still remain okay for the notes. You want from Marka, the check okay from Warsaw, Poland. I just want to talk to my people in my own language. As so Marka.
because of our mothers and our old people to hear me this night. Yeah, ndị ụmụaka aka ebe iri aka awa aka na-ada ogwu ekelele m ọnụ onye ọ na n'oli nwa ọnụ di ọnụ ọgọ ọnụ eji m ahụrụ abalị a na-ekele niile ebe ọbụla ọ nọ na-ekelekwa ndị agbata obi anyị niile amụri ama nze amandụwa ụmụndụwa ekwe ama igbo ọkwụ ụdọ all of you awọ mmemma orudo nebos ana m ekele ọnụ ihe nji na-ekwu okwu a ka ọ nọ n'ọbụla nna ihe si eso anya eke kparị ndị and askwa na ahụ ya na-aga ọfọ agba ya ha agba ọ bụrụ na ọ na-ele anya n'ihe na-eme n'obodo ọ nọ ugbu a gị site gị nọ lepụga anya n'afọ ụmụaka dị a ma ọ dị ịnọ n'ụba road na gị lepụga anya ndị ị ga-ahụ oche ndị Fulani because anyị separate ọlị Awụsa dị iche Fulani dị iche nsogbu anyị nwere n'obodo a ndị Fulani anyị enwere nsogbu wuti ndị Awụsa bikonu ihe anyị na-ayọ ọnụ ka ọnụ niile biegodo ọnụ kpachie obodo ọnụ biko na kpachie n'obodo ọnụ wepụta na ndị nche ọnụ ọ na-ahụ na ogwu nje abụ ebe niile ahụ bichi n'ọkwa ụdọ awọ omemma ekwe ọnụ ma n'ime ọhịa ji ebe ahụ ndị achie n'ebe niile ndị agbaala ọnụ gburugburu ọkwanyere ndị ga-ahụ Biafra ihe anyị na-eji ekwu ihe ka ọnụ nwee ike igbochi mmebi ihe mgbe ọ ga-eme ka anyị ghara inwe what we call collateral damages too much but ọ bụrụ na ọ ga-eme yọsọ gị ga-egere yọsọ gị egene chọọ ihe ị ga-eji chekwa ebe gị chekwa taan gị chekwa ụmụụlọ gị chekwa ụmụnne gị anyị chọrọ ka ndị nche na-arụ ọrụ arụsi ọrụ ike na ọnwụ na ọ na-eset ndị nche ọ na-eset ọnwụ na a ga na-akwụ ụgwọ ụmụaka ọ na-akpọ n'oku na ego ka ọ lida na ụmụaka anyị atawa na ego na-akwụ ha ụgwọ ma na ọnwa etu o siri ndị nke ọzọ ga ebe ndị echere obodo a na-eche obodo site n'ụtụtụ ruo n'abalị because ọnwụ na ọ ga-emekwa eme Mazi, another thing, I thank you for the program you are giving to Biafrans. Mazi, you're doing great. Like I always said, this going back to our root, I think it remains one of the best and it's well listened. Mazi, you're doing a great work, but you don't know what you are doing. But I thank God it's going into our archives, returning our mind, our souls back. Mazi, I think one of this time you come out here, going back to our root, there is another big problem. Mazi, you know this thing they call reincarnation.
Of course, Mazi, we will get to all of them.
Mazi, please. Exactly, Mazi, that reincarnation, a lot of things are going wrong now. Those days when we were kids, if we are reincarnated with somebody, when he dies, your father will send you out. You will not see the burial, you will not taste anything. But now, I don't care attitude is killing our people. Many things are killing us. Mazi, many things are killing us.
We misunderstand so many things, and hopefully,
exactly,
by the grace of Chukwukikabe, all those things will be revisited. There are evidence abound. The Nigerian states cannot contest with us anywhere because the evidence of their atrocity abounds. Nobody can tell us about our culture because the evidence abound. Go ahead, please.
We know our culture. I know people that I'm related with same food. We cannot say, I know all of them now. I know where they are. So if anything happened there, I cannot go. I cannot test anything. But what our people do is that I don't care what the development. And at the end of the day, I did once it test anything, bye. I did. So we appreciate you what you are doing. Bringing us back. Mazi, keep you. Mazi, let me give chance here. Let our people from Omaka and our lot people are doing great. We continue to appreciate all of you. We're not too much talking here, but we'll meet again. All of you that couldn't appear in the meeting yesterday, couldn't log in because we are too many. We are sorry, but we pray that all of you will come up next week. Just come in there. Our Skype, dial direct, that's the green button. You just join automatically. You don't need us to be calling you again. Too many of you, I apologize to our bishop or Nyama Anoje from America and our sister, beloved sister, all of them, we are trying to get in. Please, we apologize. Next week, all of us be together. Thank you. Good night from you.
Continue. Biafrans must come together, forming one impenetrable unit. We will survive this mayhem. We will survive this attack on our people. We will survive this Nigerian state. We will survive this attack on our people. We will survive the Fulani and the One Nigeria agenda, believe me. We are just trying to manage the something known as collateral damage. That is just what we are doing here. Make no mistake about it. Are you still there, caller on WhatsApp? Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there? Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, my name is Chibike and I'm calling from Kuala Lumpur.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I'm a first-time caller though. I have been calling all this while, but I'm not getting through. And I've been following your program. I must say thank you because you are doing a great job. It's not easy. So what I want to say is that I want to say something based on what I saw online. Someone said that our forefathers who fought the Civil War, like they didn't do anything, the fight was in vain. You understand? I got angry and I told the guy that you don't know what you are saying. Our forefathers did a great job. They fought with all they had and they tried their best. But the only thing is that there was so many forces against them. Number one is Britain. And secondly, democracy was not strong. And all these organizations like UN, AU that is supporting democracy was not that strong then. So that was why they lost the war.
Our
and
fathers
they struggled
never
until
lost any war.
they didn't lose.
Understand.
To me, they didn't lose the war.
Understand.
Yes.
In as much as we are trying to be gentlemen, we are not stupid. Our father trusted Yoruba with their life. Our father have been trusting Yoruba with all their life. Yoruba betrayed them. But let's believe this generation is not like that. You think Hausa Fulani is the problem?
Yeah,
I know why they trust out the Yoruba, but the Yoruba betrayed them. But to cut the long story short, we are still here. And so the battle goes on. So anybody saying our father failed, that is why we tell our people, stop doing so that people will like you. If one idiot Fulani come now and say, I support Biafra, the Holy Igbo people will pursue him. Fulani, I support Biafra. Are you an idiot? Let me tell you, if I hate you in totality. There is nothing you will do. I won't laugh. I won't even look at you. Not until we get to that stage to hate with cruel hatred, everything that irks us as a people, we are not going anywhere. That is why our language here can never be to appease anybody. Because when they kill us, they don't even consider us as human beings. Like our leader said, let us hope this Yoruba generation a repented one. Everything that have happened to us as a people is trying to save the Yoruba people. The Yoruba people are the most target of Fulani people. That is why I'm talking to them. If we don't take care, this Omotekun will kill more Igbo, that they will even kill Fulani. Now today, they back. Any idiot telling you your father lost the war is an idiot. Go and run DNA. Yoruba blood and Hausa blood is flowing inside him. The whole world was against Biafra. The whole world was against Biafra. Does it not amaze you we were blotted out from the map? Is it not amazing that when we talk of Biafra, it looks like a foreign language, but this is the name of our country? Is it not amazing that none of our grandfather was in Nigeria and that they are idiots dying for one Nigeria? Do you know your grandfather is not in Nigeria? And most of us, our father is not in Nigeria. Do you know people like Mazen and the Kanu were born in Biafra land, not in Nigeria? Do you know this issue look like a story made in heaven to some of us? Believe me, the job is big, but we are not running away from it. We are equal to the task. People who cannot take time to find out who they are by themselves, they are depending on what they told them. Nobody showed me the road to my father's house. And if they do, if they will ever do, I will make sure they don't show me more than one times. When we finish teaching you, you go to, I want you to see the wickedness in these people. Go to meet Kogi people. Go to meet some people in Benue. Edo State have just been delivered. Go to meet Yoruba and mention Biafra and watch their reaction. Where you notice this demon in operation before is River State, Kogi State, Benue State, Yoruba land. Near them and Benin. Near them and mention Biafra. Their contenance will change. But I'm happy today, River State has been delivered. Edo State have been delivered. We are still watching the people in Kogi and Benue. Hopefully they will be delivered. Go and meet your Yoruba pastor and talk about Biafra. Don't look at their face when you are mentioning Biafra. You see the hatred has gone into their bone marrow. You condemn a whole generation because of one man. You condemn us because of the blessing of God. Do they know what our father saw? Without this radio Biafra, do you know what these people will do to us? Without this radio Biafra, do you know, ordinary drone, Nigerian army became born again. They were importing BOKO HARAN from everywhere. They called them Signal. All of them flooded Umuahia to kill us on the day we buried our leaders' parents. But with the presence of the media, the drone was there. CC camera was monitoring everywhere. They become born again. Do you know the war Radio Biafra is doing? Let them mess up now. Let us expose them. And our father fought without this privilege. Our father fought without time to prepare. Our father fought when they should have run away. They stood as men. They fought the blooded evil men. They're supposed to run. They refused to run. With firewood, they stood to defend our territory. They didn't give an inch to any Fulani or Yoruba man. Till today, if Fulani take our land, if Nigerian take our land, is this idiot you are seeing that gave our land to them? And only those who don't know their father will tell you they conquered our father. Nigerian cannot battle with us anywhere because our father gave us, they kept everything for us to start from where we stop for. And that is why our leaders say, we cannot afford to fail our children. If the Biafra is not restored in our time, we will make sure that only 7 men. No, I'm just telling you, our leaders say 100 men will bring Biafra. They don't understand. If that 100 men fail, the next one will be 4 men. Eke Unko Afo Olie. We will follow Nigeria from the west, from the north, from the south, from the east. We will follow them from the 4 cardinal points. All those things they did, they think is today. They just rounded up indigenous people. Egypt was bombing. Soviet Union was bombing. Britain was bombing. France was bombing. All of them were killing. Do you know what it means? As we are talking now, others are fighting us indirectly. But it's only British that is projecting themselves. Look at how Nigeria opened border to bring in BOKO HARAN just because of us. But they know Hausa is waking up. That's why they are killing Hausa to reduce resistance or saboteur. Should it happen? Imagine when all of them are complete. Or don't you know they are waiting? They don't know. The reason why they are not start attacking us, because they don't know American's decision. They don't know what Israel will do. The fear of American and Israel is the reason why most of these Arab nations are keeping quiet. It's the reason why British government has not come out. The fear of Radio Biafra is the beginning of wisdom. Let BBC come out now, CNN come out. Let us give them journalism. Do you think our father were a coward that will be here? It is their action that defines who we are today. Make no mistake about it.
Yeah. So what I want to say is that, like, I want this new generation of Biafrans to use the same spirit that our forefather used. Because to me, when I read the history, they did a great job. So you need to use the same spirit. We need to use the same spirit.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My time is up.
Let us proceed. Oh, hello.
Thank you very much. My time is up.
Okay. No problem.
Thank you for joining me. Hopefully you'll be able to access this platform next time. May God be with you. Biafrans, make no mistake about that. Whatever they want to compel us to do is not our intention. We are not here to fight war. We are here to liberate Biafra. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. And that freedom we shall have at the end. It doesn't matter whose report you choose to believe. I have studied the exploit of our fathers. And each of them, they beat our imagination. I cannot imagine when somebody will go into a war front with one leg of boot and hoping that if he had to die in the process, that one leg of boot should be given to another person. Did you not hear that song? Take my boot and give to another when I die. Have you not heard about it? And then today, IPOB is here to make sure you wear boot. Because we will march you, Adia Mama. We will march if that is what it takes. Let Nigeria finish exhibiting their stupidity. Let them loot all they can. Let them do what they want to do. Let them finish their own madness so that we will let them know that there is a difference between you are mad and you are crazy. When somebody come out and tell you you are mad, that means there is hope for you. But when they tell you you are crazy, you when you see maybe I'm signing off here. Just have a nice day, my brothers and sisters. And wonderful night rest. Biafrans are going home. That is all we are telling you. Good night from here.
Biafrans going to our home. Biafrans going to our home. That is our promised land now. Where we came from, we are going there someday. No matter what they do, we are going to our favorite place. We are going to our favorite place someday. No matter what them do, we are going to our favorite place. We are going to our favorite place someday. Biafrans going to our home. Biafrans going to our home. That is our promised land now. Where we came from, we are going there someday. Them are killing innocent people. Them are killing innocent girls. Them are killing little children. Oh, yeah. Them are killing innocent people. Them are killing innocent girls. Them are killing little children. Oh, yeah. Biafrans going to our home. Biafrans going to our home. That is our promised land now. Where we came from, we are going there someday. Listen to these songs, Mr. Ignorance. Listen to the voice, Mr. Hypocrite. No matter what you do, we are going home. Going to the land of the rising sun. Biafrans going to our home. Biafrans going to our home. That is our promised land now. Where we came from, we are going there someday. This is a clarion call from Edith of Fossil Zone 1 in Abia Province, in the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are in this platform for the restoration of Biafra
because we are proud of the land of rising sun. Biafrans are blessed with natural resources. We are blessed with human resources. We are blessed with great technology and so on and so forth. We never call for war. We never call for hatred. We never call for discrimination, but we call for peace, unity, love, freedom, which is our main goal. Biafra is an Asian nation which was earlier colonized by the British in the earlier 18th century. And Biafra nation has been foretold in the prophecies like Nostradamus 400 years back that a powerful prince will arise in the world at the trigger of the gun, that he will be the envy of other princes, and the other prince will try to subdue his arise, but all will be a failure to them. Biafra is an Asian nation that lies along the Atlantic Ocean of Africa with great potential of greatness. Biafra is a nation that will restore peace, liberation, future hope towards our generation. Our predecessors have fought their own, and we present Biafras are not going to relent or surrender to this struggle. We are determined to restore our holy land, which is Biafra, with one voice, one accord, one command, and one agenda, which is Biafra. We all thank Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiyama for His grace, protection, love, care, because we are all alive in the land of the living. God have organized a seeking peace province in Biafra land. Biafra, we are great indeed, the kingdom of God here on earth. We also thank our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the great prince and an icon, the liberator of this global struggle of our time, and his deputy Mazi Nnamdi, and all the principal of state, coordinators, IPOB family members all around the world. Lovers of freedom. This song is from Casey, Joe, and Mary from First Row to 1 in Aba, Abia province. Thank you all, and may Chukwu Okike Abiyama bless you all in Yahweh's name. Say, over there. We are going over there.